Ciao, everybody, and welcome back to the Bianconerizone live show. Today is Wednesday, February 2nd, 2022, and my name is Julian Gennady, and with me, as always, is Alejandro Fonsello. Dude, how are you feeling?
I'm good. My voice is
You're
almost
good.
gone, but good.
Besides the voice being almost gone, you are
Yeah.
good. That's good to hear. We know you're sick or not feeling the greatest, so it's good that you still are committed and you're still willing to do this.
Yeah.
So, good stuff. So today, basically, if people haven't here, go check out our podcast because our episode 10 of the podcast just came out.
Yeah.
Also, the Dennis Zakaria Coach's Corner came out. So if you guys haven't had the opportunity to look at those yet, go ahead and take a look. And other business we need to get taken care of is at the bottom right hand side of your screen there. We have the Vlahovic jersey giveaway.
Yeah.
So that is going on still. And you want to explain that further on Twitter?
Oh, it's just going on Twitter. It's a bit message. You just need to subscribe, retweet, and tag a friend. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Until I think the 24th, right? Yeah, the 25
I think
fuel.
Justin said the 24th. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got this 3 weeks from now. We'll have the winner announced, and it'll be on a live show. I think, right?
Yeah.
Similar to last time. So stay tuned for that. Get your entries in. How many entries you want to have? Do it. Subscribe. Still do all that stuff, and we'll go from there.
Yeah.
So now let's get into the meat and potatoes of today's show. It's going to be about going forward throughout the rest of the season now that the transfer window's done, and other little inklings that have happened and have come to fruition since the culmination of the transfer window, i.e. Zaniolo, i.e. Mystery midfielder, and whatnot. So first, let's talk about the stuff that's trickled out from the transfer window, because we'll get to the on-field stuff after.
Yeah.
We know Zaniolo is being looked at, and our podcast, we dove in big time into that. I've had I think I was a bit more harsh on the situation than you were, but I personally do not want Nicolo Zaniolo to come if he's the replacement for Dybala. If that's what management's thinking is.
Yeah. I like the problem I have is not Zaniolo, is his injuries, like his two knees.
Yes.
Like those are massive. At the at that young age, it's kind of scary. Like he missed 2 big years in his development, like big ones, because he just burst onto the scene and it happened. He came back and it happened again. Place him with I don't want to place Dybala with him. Not at all. Like if that's what the club is thinking, then it's a no for me.
Yeah,
absolutely. No.
I agree. And again, we're not challenging. So again, the player himself on FIFA, he'd be great, because injuries do not dictate what you do on FIFA. But this is real life. Stuff happens, and after 2 major knee injuries, bad stuff happens. Knock on wood. Similar thing happened to Ansu Fati right now.
Yeah.
Ansu Fati ripped his knee once, and now he's having all sorts of problems. He's 19, not even 19 years old. He's 18 years old.
Yeah.
Would you like to have Ansu Fati? Probably.
Yeah.
Would you spend loads of money on him? No.
No.
I wouldn't. This is the same with Zaniolo, and Zaniolo's a little bit older.
Because
yeah, go ahead.
I was reading a conversation on Twitter, and people think Zaniolo will come to play for us for 3.5 million. Like if we sign him, it's gonna be close to 5 a season easily. I'm pretty sure of that.
That's too much.
I wanna, like, Roma is offering close to 4.5. Like he's gonna get more at us. So it's a lot of money, because I saw people saying, yeah, but you don't need to spend 10 on Dybala. You can spend 3 on Zaniolo. That's not true. It's not 3.
No,
it's not 3. And I don't want to spend 10 on Dybala. Also, I think 8. But it is what it is.
Yeah. Again, 8 plus 2 for Dybala. That doesn't guarantee 2 more million. Like what the bonuses are, if they're achievable, if they're harder to get, we don't know. We'll have to find out. But at this point in time, he'll definitely make 8, and we'll see if he gets 2 more. So I'm really okay with that.
Yeah.
Compared to Zaniolo, who's at 5, and he's a band-aid.
Yeah.
Like you can call Dybala a band-aid too, but at least like there's nothing major that happens to him. Yeah, he misses 3 or 4 weeks, or no, sorry, not 3 or 4 weeks, like 2 or 3 games here and there. But he's coming back. Zaniolo, like, man, who knows?
Yeah, I agree. And
then every time Dybala does play, he dictates play.
Yeah. And also, like, you're changing too much, in my opinion. Like,
Yeah.
You're changing things you probably don't need to change. Like, there are other things that need to change first.
Yes.
Like, you got a new
good
striker. Fine. Chiesa needs to come back. You have no idea how long it takes for him to come back and perform again, because it's not easy. So
Yep.
you need to count on that. You cannot just be sure, October 1, Chiesa will come into the team and it will be happy days again. Like, you cannot do that. So that's another thing. You let Kulusevski go, so he's not at the club. Are you gonna keep Bernardeschi? He's not special. So bring in a new player, another one. Morata's gone, so it's not like it's all new up front. I don't think you can do that. I think that's asking too much from Allegri. Also because Allegri likes Dybala. I know people joke about it. He likes him. Like, he had his best season under Allegri. I keep saying it's statistical season. I know he won that MVP with Sarri. Yeah. But I think under Allegri, he played his best season overall, over a stretch of one season. I think it was still under Allegri, in my opinion. But
100%. The 2017 season.
Yeah. So
for sure.
I don't know. It's very weird. Like, I know they like Zaniolo. I don't think that's a secret, but I don't know.
And how much do you think? So his contract is done in 2024, correct?
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to pay big bucks for him. Not big bucks, but like, you know what I mean? Like a good sum of money for, again, an injury-riddled player. And I see people in the chat are saying, why are we discussing Zaniolo as Dybala's replacement? Because you're not going to buy Zaniolo and Raspadori. Right?
No, but
like, you know what I mean? You're not going to buy. You can't buy both.
No. But if you keep Dybala, you're not going to buy Zaniolo. You spent that money on the midfield. Like,
that's exactly it.
And if the club keep Dybala and they buy Zaniolo, they're idiots.
Yeah.
Like, because we need that. We need to reinforce that midfield. And if you want to spend money, well, kick out Sandro and spend that money on a very good left back then.
Yep. That's exactly it.
That's why, for me, it's Zaniolo if Dybala leaves. Otherwise, it's very strange to make that deal happen, because we have so many holes. Like, why would you spend at least 40 mil on Zaniolo?
Exactly. That's the minimum. It's 40.
At least. They're not gonna let him go for free. Why would they?
And then you think about it. You think about your attackers: Dybala, Zaniolo, Vlahovic, and Keane.
Yeah, and I need to say you need someone else either way. I get that, but if you need to spend more than 40 mil, I'd rather spend that on a midfielder or a left back.
100%.
Than 100%. Zaniolo.
100%.
That's just my opinion. Again, if the club has money enough and they add Zaniolo to it, fair. Like, great, I'll take it. But if not,
but we don't work like that. That's not how we work, though, and you know that. So that's not the case.
Yeah,
they are literally seeing Zaniolo and saying, "Oof, young Italian attacker, very good. Let's put him in too. Let's get him in the loop. And if that means Dybala is gone, that means Dybala is gone. And I can't stand that. That doesn't sit right with me.
Like, I've been harsh for Dybala the last few weeks, months. I don't know, because he's injured a lot. Again, not his fault. It's just his body. But some of the performance, but he's picking it up again, and he's important for the team. He is, and when Chiesa's out, like, he's the main guy. It is what it is. And Chiesa's not back until Like if everything goes to plan, maybe in November he can play again decently.
Yeah.
That's a long.
That's also another thing I want to point out about Chiesa. He never has decent starts to seasons. Like he never
No,
comes out flying. He
no.
always takes time to come back into club form.
Yeah, yeah.
So who like, exactly what you said? Who knows when he's actually going to come back firing on all cylinders? Because he like I'm not nobody's trying to kid anybody. Like Chiesa is not good, not up to what we thought he was at the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
So if we're expecting him to come back, like you said, October, November, right away, bang, we're joking ourselves. We're kidding ourselves.
Yeah, but saying we're praising Dybala too much. Like I know you have been here since the beginning of the channel, so you know I'm not praising Dybala. Like I'm probably
Yeah, sorry, yeah, go.
Yeah, like you know, he's in the chat for a long time. I'm not praising
Yeah.
Dybala. Like praising Dybala, you have not seen that yet.
If you compare the two with Dybala and Zaniolo, Dybala is the better player. There's no question about it. So that's not praising him. That's just comparing two players and seeing the situation.
Some people saying
I'm not saying he's the great. Yeah.
No, some people saying yeah, but at the same age, the same thing. Like, did you forget Dybala at Palermo? Like that was different. Like it was so obvious. Like he was special. Like he was better than the normal player. Like much better. Period.
Yeah.
And he was doing that for a relegation side almost.
And you got to think about the teams he was linked to with Bayern Munich, Barcelona, and us.
Yeah, and you want
Zaniolo currently is linked with Tottenham and Sevilla and us.
Yeah, and also now you said that because Samparini passed away.
Yep.
And Dybala put out a message, and he basically in that message he said he thanked him for letting him go where he wanted to go, even though it wasn't the best option for the club, something like that.
Yeah.
That's what was in his message. So he thanked him for letting him go where he wanted to go. Based on that, again, I don't want to put that was not the message, but it was what was in that message. That's like why I keep saying he wants to stay at the club. Like he doesn't want to leave.
Yeah.
And that's why I think they will figure it out.
Yeah.
He pushed that move. I remember that very good because it was announced after the game. I don't know. It was the last
it was in
game
May.
of the season. It was the last game of the season after the Palermo game, and they asked him in their interview, like, "You're going to Juve?" Like it was announced when the season was basically still over. Not over. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was excited. I've never seen maybe Locatelli like he was the player coming close to being that exciting for signing for the club. Again, I'm not praising him. He needs to do more, Dybala, and expect him to do more now because now he needs to step up. Now, starting from Sunday, it's again people say Vlahovic is still Dybala. Like he needs to make it work.
Yeah, it's Dybala's team.
And
it's Dybala's team still.
And I have no doubt that he will do that. I have no doubt.
Well, he better.
Yeah, he will. He will.
I was happy today or last night. I was watching Argentina and they're playing Colombia, and he only played 21 minutes and he survived. So I was happy. Come home, nice, ready to go.
It's a disaster if he picks up an injury.
Yeah, 100%.
What Jaap is saying is not
what's
true.
What's that?
Nah, come on. He said he's an average player with a lot of potential. That's not true. Not at all.
What?
He's not an average player. Like, come on.
Jeez, that's a crazy comment. But everyone has their own opinions,
if he's
right?
average, then the only player at the club will be De Ligt maybe now. That's
more than average. Yeah.
Then it will be De Ligt and I don't know, maybe some guys, Chiesa. I don't know. Like if that's average, if Dybala's average, we would have like 3 players at the club now.
Yeah. Zenith is saying one of you should play devil's advocate more because this is for uninteresting conversation that we always agree. Hey,
who said that?
That's what happens. Zenith, one of our members.
Oh yeah, but I don't know. There will be.
I'm not gonna Yeah, I'm not gonna come out and say Dybala is not better than Zaniolo, and you're
Like
gonna agree.
if
That's crazy.
If Justin was on, we would be disagreeing because he loves Zaniolo, but he's
Yeah,
not on.
yeah, exactly.
Like so,
That's exactly it. Too funny. We'll get into the chat a lot more too because you guys again carry the conversation a bit. Everyone's calling out YFG now. That's okay. He's an average player. Y'all are hyping him up too much. Dybala never unlocked his full potential. I mean,
that's maybe true to a certain extent.
What? Okay, so sorry. When he first came, what did you think he was going to do?
What he did.
So he fulfilled the potential for you.
Yeah, but I think still he can do more in the Champions League. That's the only knock I have on him. And I've said it many times. Like in the big games, you need to do more because he has the talent. That's all I'm saying. But he's not average.
So, but I did. Yeah, no, I was just going off what he said because he was saying.
Yeah.
Yab is saying, where was it? He never unlocked his full potential. What was his full potential when he came? He came from 40 million, right? He came from Palermo, scoring 7 or 9 goals at that season when he was like, what, 20?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. So what did you expect a 20-year-old, like everyone was calling him Messi, right? Did you actually think he was going to be the next Messi? Absolutely not. Like, if you had those expectations, okay, then he's not meeting his potential for you. But for me, I was expecting a dude who's coming in, very creative, left foot, obviously all that stuff, attacker, creative, could dictate games, score some goals, and he's done that. He was never going to be the 25, 30 goal scorer. Never in his trajectory was he going to be that. So how could we put that potential on him? Dusan Vlahovic is trending that way. Dusan Vlahovic, I'm saying, yes, that guy could score 30 goals. That's his potential.
Yeah, but also
but Dybala's done what Dybala's doing. Like, that's who he is.
Yeah, also because he's an out-and-out striker, Vlahovic. Dybala isn't. He isn't.
Yeah.
So
that's what I mean, though.
And the only players, like there are a few players doing that. Messi, but that's different. Salah, but he plays an system that's just built for him. Fair play, and he takes his opportunities. So, fair play to him. But Dybala, like, I don't expect Dybala to score 20 goals every season. I don't.
No.
I expect him to score 14, 15, but give 10 assists at least. That's what I expect from him. And the last 2 seasons...
And influence the game.
Influence the game. Because, remember when he came on against Inter? We were struggling. Like, we were
changed the game completely.
He changed that game because he's technical, that good. And he kept hold on the ball, and he forced us, and he forced Inter backwards. Like, that's why we got that penalty at the end, because when he came on, we finally, how do you want to say it? Not been Inter back, but like we had something. Like they were scared.
We had some territorial advantage.
Yeah, they were scared from someone. So yeah. Also, like the video, guys. Yeah. Yep. That's correct.
73 people. Yep. You said it right.
Yeah, my voice. Oh, okay. Wait.
All right, we got you do the super chat or do you want me to?
You read it out.
Okay, so this is from Ricardo Santomaggio. Dybala is a massive risk, and he is not the future of Juventus. How many injuries he gets is not good for a player his age. And we acknowledge that.
I understand that fully. And that's why I said 10 is too much. I agree. 100% sure. But Zaniolo, like, if you want to knock Dybala for injuries at that age, then we cannot turn around and say, come in, Zaniolo. We pay 40 at least. I'm saying 40. You can get 5-6 mil. I don't know. And we'll forget about your 2 big ACL injuries. Like, you cannot do that. But I get that comment, and it's 100% true, eh?
Yeah.
That's true.
There's multiple things. Multiple things can be true about a player. Yes, he dictates play, and he's good, way more than average player. That's true. Is he injury prone? Yes, that is also true. You can still have your team built around him. You can, if you spend the 8 million, whatever, a year. What's a fair number from 8 million?
Yeah. But he is. Okay. You know what the problem is? He is on 8 almost now. So you're basically saying sign a new deal. Like, normally, if you sign a new deal and you're that important, you gotta pay your rise. Like,
Yeah,
Like, it is what
but
it
I think
is.
he also has to know that he hasn't been available the past couple of years.
Okay, that's fair. But
Yeah,
still, like, maybe if he had 2 years left on his deal, I would say yeah. But he's free. He's a free agent. We created the situation, so he's like, guys, it's up to you now. It's up to you.
yeah,
Do you want to let me go on a free, make no money, and turn around and spend I don't know how much to replace me, knowing full well you still need a left back, a midfielder, as maybe a center
exactly.
back. I don't know.
It's
So,
cheaper to re-sign Dybala and sign a bigger midfielder and
yeah,
make your team better that way
and I
than it
think
is to let Dybala go, sign Zaniolo, and have that same crap midfield.
yeah, and also I think if you ask Del Piero, if you ask the Allegri, if you ask Allegri, would you keep Dybala or do you want Zaniolo? I believe he will say, I'll keep Dybala. I'll keep a player who knows the team, who knows what I want, rather than bringing Zaniolo and start all over again.
Yeah, yeah. I got a question. Has Dybala been good this year?
I think he has. I think he
I
has.
agree.
I think he has.
I agree.
I don't know. People will say goals, but we play like you know what. Like it is what it
He
is.
still has. He still hit double digits in goals
He's
this
a
year
top
though.
scorer
Already.
and he missed I don't know how many games. So that's that.
Yeah.
But we play a brand of football. I don't know. That's why people
It's
are
not
scared
conducive to him.
for
Yeah.
Vlahovic.
It's
But
not conducive to him.
yeah,
Yeah.
and that's why people are scared for Vlahovic. But I think that will change because, like, when you have that type of striker, you cannot play the same way. Like it's like the club will not take that. Like we spent 75, no, almost 100 million euros in fees for
More than that.
Vlahovic. Yeah,
91.6 plus his contract.
yeah.
It turns out to be 122 million.
Like he cannot go out there and play the same way. Like he needs to go for it now. He got what he
Yeah.
wanted or needed. Maybe no. Yeah, we needed that.
Usman makes a good point here. I think we should treat Dybala like Dortmund have treated Marco Reus.
Yeah,
I
like
like every time Marco Reus comes in and he plays, he dominates, and he's still a great player. And they've what's it called with his minutes? They've timed it well. Like they've managed him well. They've
I
managed Marco Reus's minutes.
and I know people now say, no, you cannot do that, blah blah blah. Um, but like, I don't know.
I'm not saying to the same extent because Dybala isn't as injury prone as Marco Reus is, but
No, it's just that's stupid.
like what they've been doing with him since the break,
Yeah,
they've been conserved. It's been good.
yeah.
He's
And
still playing every game, but he's not starting every game, which is fine.
his injuries are normal injury. Like the only problem is like, let's say, I don't know. Let's say McKennie picks up the same injury. He will be back 1 week later. Dybala needs 2.5 weeks for some reason. That's the problem. Because we
Yeah,
talked to many times, like normal injuries, and he's gone for a long time. Very strange, unless the club is lying.
yeah. Like the thigh strain he picked up or something, and it was
Yeah,
like, a tired thigh? Remember that one?
yeah,
Like, oh boy. But again, we're not saying Dybala is the greatest thing on earth. Dybala is our best player still, though.
no,
He
because
can still be the center of our project, and you can still move on. Like sometimes it's okay to have him as a center of your project and get other players. Like Zaniolo is not the answer. If so, you had a player that was coming in that was better than Dybala, absolutely, sure,
like remember when we did that legend show?
yeah,
I said you can replace Dybala. Like he's not
yeah,
unreplaceable,
yeah,
but we have other priorities. Like there's no need to let him go on a
yeah,
free, spend that money on a replacement, and then turn around and still have Alexandro as left back and McKennie as your starting midfielder. With all due
yep,
respect to McKennie, like
yep,
if you can keep Dybala and replace McKennie with a starter, yeah, that's what you need to do, in my opinion. And I think that's what Allegri will take any day of the week,
yeah,
or any coach, in my opinion. That's what I
yeah,
said. Like if it was 2017, no pandemic, And the club said, yeah, we're not paying that, but we will replace him with, I'm just saying something, Joao Felix. I'm like, and we can pay that. I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
great. Like, it is what it is. But just for now, our situation, I
yeah.
don't know. It looks weird, strange.
There's no better replacement that you're gonna get that's gonna entice fans. That again, like you said, you're not gonna be able to replace Dybala and then replace the midfield, replace Alexandro. There's no chance that happens this year.
No.
And it's a funny situation for sure. We'll
Let's
see.
see. Let's see. It's February now, so
Yeah,
I think we will know at the end of the month.
yeah. Well, we should. That's what word on the street is after the shareholders meeting. I'm kind of lost in the chat here.
Yeah, they're just arguing.
Do we want to keep? Yeah. Okay, so Unholy Fun is saying, Julian, what will you say if Dybala doesn't get any injuries, even small ones, into the end of the season? To be honest, so tired of hearing every stream how injury prone he is. I believe he'll be fit for a long time.
I will say
Man,
the same thing.
if he's fine until May, you better give him a contract.
Yeah, for me, it will
But
remain the same thing.
yeah, if you can replace him with a better player, you can still replace him. Fine, but you're not going to find a better one, and you don't need to replace him. There's no need to, especially if you're saying Unholy Fun. If he's okay, if he's fit, then you got a good baller, and he's on your team, and he loves the club, and he's been here for 6 years, 7 years.
Yeah.
Good. I'm gonna go on mute because my dog's about to scratch the door. So you go.
Yeah. We can replay. Let me see. Let me see the comment. You can only be a center forward. Let me see. Dybala also seemed like a slow healer. Yeah, that's what I said a minute ago. I think he picks up injuries, small ones, but he's out for he's out longer than he should be, and that's an issue. That's all I'm saying. But that's that. He picks up just stupid injuries. That's what it is. A bit like Chiellini, but Chiellini picks up. He picks it up every, I don't know, month. It's like
he's also 38.
Yeah, but even like he's picking up the same injuries like since 4 years ago, or even longer.
Yeah.
But now it's just
that damn calf
frequently.
problem.
Yeah. It's insane, but it is what it is.
Okay, well, we can move on from the Dybala talk. That all stems from Zaniolo potentially replacing him, so that's funny. And again, to just finalize everything, the contract talks will resume by the end of this month. Whenever the shareholders meeting is, it will be discussed around that point.
Yeah.
People were throwing in the chat today Ousmane Dembele's name. You didn't see anything though, right?
Okay, but wait. Now Jaap is saying we should do like Dybala, like Dembele is doing, like Barca's doing with Dembele, lower your wage or leave. Dembele is Ramsey. Like that's not the same as Dybala. Like Dembele.
Yeah, don't compare the two.
He's on 70 mil or 60 mil. That's completely different. Like he was never worth that money. He got that money, and he's not injured weeks, but he's injured months. Like it's not the same. It's absolutely not the same. Also, he was never important for Barcelona ever since he joined. So it's not the same.
That was just a pretty toy to replace Neymar.
Yeah, and like it didn't work.
Yeah. So also going back to that, why are people throwing Dembele's name in our chat? Not about the injury, about us potentially signing him.
I have no idea.
That's worst case scenario. I don't know why that would happen.
I'd rather keep Bernardeschi on 3 then.
Yeah. And that's crazy.
Yeah.
So do you want to talk about this mystery midfielder or no? Just wait for Romeo.
I don't know. I said it last week. I said Allegri wants Savage, or not once. Like that's his dream player.
Yeah.
Just like that type of player, basically.
Yeah.
But like Savage fits the complete description. unless you can get Pogba back. Then I think he will take
Yeah.
Pogba over Savic still. But yeah, Savic is his guy. We knew that. So
Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna get him because Lazio's not gonna sell him for 50, 40. They're
No.
not. So
Lotito's not Camiso.
yeah, and if the asking price is 70 mil, then I don't know. That's too much.
That's way too much.
It's
Sorry, not way too much, but that's too much.
Yeah, it's too much. Like again,
Yeah.
different players, but like Chomini is 50
Yeah.
or something like that, you know. And he actually played Champions League football. Savic once, like you know what I mean. Like it's not, and he's younger. I'm not saying it's the same. It isn't, but the club will look at that. Like 70 mil, they're not paying 70 mil for Milinkovic Savic.
No. Do you think that our board prioritizes signing players from Serie A compared to other leagues?
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah. I think Marotta said that before he left, saying we rather spend in house, basically in the league, and give back to the other teams money wise, so the money stays in the league also. I've said it many times, and I hate that. I hate that because sometimes I feel we're being used. So that's why. Yeah, that's why I said it a month ago or 2 months ago. I said we're being used at times.
We are. We're getting held at the stake because teams know that Juventus is going to come get your players. Some like it changed a bit because they did go after Ramsey, Rabiot, and McKennie, but obviously that did not work. Like that, those players in particular, like you could just tell our scouting outside of Italy is not good.
Yeah. And also, Youssef Chomini played Champions League football. He played qualifiers against Shakhtar.
Yeah,
and he was the best player on the pitch.
Yeah, and he's played for France as well.
Yeah, he won the Nations League with France.
Yeah,
but he's different. Like he's very talented. But okay, that's not the point. The point was he's 21.
Yeah,
and Savage is 27, I think now.
Yeah, he's a 94. I'm pretty sure Savage.
Yeah,
maybe even 95, but whatever.
I don't know, but he's 27, something like that.
Yeah,
which is prime years. It's fine, and a good midfielder can play until he's 33 at least, at a very good level, unless you're special like Pirlo, Modric, Kroos, like different level. Then if you're smart like Pirlo, I think he could have played until he was 40 because he was just that smart. But 26. Okay, so he's from 95. He will be 27 this year.
Yeah.
Unless he's from 96. Which is prime.
Again, what are we prioritizing here, though? Because if we do get Tchouaméni, then you got Tchouaméni, you got Ravella, you got Locatelli. They're all under 24 years old. Zacharias will be your oldest midfielder. Actually, no, Rabiot, because, well, who knows what Rabiot's going to do. But you need a little bit of more of an older guy in the midfield, don't you? Like, Savage could be that.
Yeah. Like Yusuf, I said Savage played the Champions League with Lazio. I said that. But yeah, that's what I said. You need one experienced player in there. But like if Savage is 70 mil and you can get Tchouaméni for 50, the club will go for that.
They better.
In my opinion.
They better. Yeah.
But I said it. You need experience. Let's wait on Romeo's article.
Yeah, mystery man in midfield. That's the one we've all been waiting for. I hope it comes out soon because I need to see what he was like. I need to see what he was getting so hyped out about.
I just can't wait to Sunday until football is back on and we can watch football again because it was fun. The last 2 weeks, not even 2 weeks, 1 week.
Yeah,
it was fun, but I want to see football again.
Yeah, and it's coming. It's 4 days away.
Yeah,
Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 4 days away. We do play Hellas Verona. We can talk about that now on the field stuff. It is nice to get back into the groove of things. Saturday we will have a match preview for match day 24. Um, yeah, let's talk about it. Let's talk about what we expect now. This month we have Verona, then we got the Coppa Italia against Sassuolo, then we have Atalanta, and then we got Champions League.
Yeah, and then we have Torino.
Yeah.
So, big
So
month.
it's a big month, not the biggest names, but it's
No.
still vital. It's vital.
It's important. Like,
Yeah.
you can, excuse me, you can get almost into that top 4 if you win against Verona
Yep.
and away from Atalanta, which I keep saying you should now 100% because you drop points against Milan and Napoli at home. So I don't think there's much choice left. So that's that. And Villarreal. Okay, no away rules. Goals this time. But you need to go to Villarreal and win. I don't know how to put it. Like, if you go there and it's 1-1, I'm scared. I'm actually scared.
For the return leg.
Yeah,
For the return leg.
I am.
Yeah.
The way they play, the way Emery sets up, I'm scared. You need to go there and you need to win.
Yeah.
You actually need to go there and win. So it's a big.
Do you know what? I feel a lot more relaxed going into that Champions League or tie now. If I know who's playing, if I think I know who's playing is actually playing. If it's Zakaria and Locatelli, I know, knock on wood though, like let's not jinx anybody. I know that there's going to be no stupid mistakes in midfield.
Yeah.
Like no egregious errors will lead to goals.
No. Also, Johnny, thanks for joining the members club.
Nice.
So thanks for that. The link for the Discord group is in the community tab. If you go on our YouTube channel, or the members tab, excuse me, there's a link. If you click it, you can join the Discord chat. If not, just DM me on Twitter and I'll sort that out. But yeah, I agree. But I said even before, remember when we drew Villarreal and I was on the live and people were coming at me saying, oh, they're 15. I said, it's fake.
Watch out.
It's a false image. Like, because they only lost 3 games at that time. They just drew a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of them. And even last season, they're on the up again. And they're a good team. They're actually a good team. Like, they don't have the flashy players, but they have experienced players and a very good coach. So it's a very difficult place to go. It is. You can ask. Manu went there to struggle. They won because there was a big mistake from the goalkeeper and defender. I don't know what they were doing.
Yeah.
At home, they won in the last minute, but the game should have been over for Villarreal in the first half. It should be like 3-0 Villarreal. It was insane. Atalanta struggled at home. Like, I will say struggle, but they get spanked. Okay, they scored in the last minutes 2 goals, but like they had no chance. But I said when we drew them, even without Vlahovic or Zakaria, I said there's no excuse. You need to make it to the next round. Like, you can have got PSG or all those teams. You got Villarreal. There's no excuse.
Yeah, take advantage.
Like, there's no excuse. There's actually no excuse.
Yeah. So do you feel calmer now going into that game, though, with now what we have at our disposal? I'm not saying, again, we don't have Demirel, who's reckless. We don't have Bentancur to possibly cough the ball away like he usually did. We have a proper striker now that's not going to flub in front of the net. Right now, I feel comfortable. I don't know if that's a good thing or bad. I've never felt this comfortable, and we've had Ronaldo the past couple of years. Okay. But if Zakaria and Locatelli do play and do start, and it's De Ligt and Chiellini or De Ligt and Bonucci, I'm okay. And because I don't think Alexandro's starting, to be honest.
Okay, so now you named all the players.
Yeah.
There's no excuse. Like, there's no excuse.
Yeah, there's no excuse. I feel so comfortable.
This is like, again, on Verona, I don't know what Allegri will do because Locatelli is suspended. McKennie will just came. Quadrado, all those players are just coming back from the national team once again. But I think they will be back on Friday. The game is on Sunday. But Danilo stayed in Torino, so he will play. De Chilio's there.
Yeah.
So that's okay. Like, that's filled. But Locatelli is out.
Yeah.
Bentancur is gone. So maybe Zakaria will get his first game from, like, his first start.
He absolutely should.
I don't think he trusts Arthur. I don't see it. And is he gonna play McKennie when he just came back? I don't know. Let's see. But up front,
USA plays tonight. USA plays tonight at 7.
okay, you will start.
So he'll probably be back Friday.
He will
Yeah,
start.
he's playing. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I thought he was back on Friday.
He could be
Saturday.
back on
Excuse
Friday,
me.
but
Excuse me. Saturday.
yeah. Oh no, he'll be back Friday.
Oh, then he will start for sure.
Yeah.
And he should, in my opinion, if he's
Yeah.
fit. But yeah, like the team is better, so it still can be better. It should be better moving forward, like improvement wise in the summer. But for now, it's good. Like there's actually no excuse anymore.
Yeah. Man, again, the things that plagued us at the beginning of the season were mental errors.
Yeah.
And at this point, because I haven't seen Zakari, I don't know if Zakari's going to make any mental errors, but I trust him, and I've seen enough of him where I know he's reliable and all that stuff, all that good stuff.
Yep.
I can't, and it's an Allegri coach team, and it's almost March. Guess what happens when we gear up to March? We play really good. We play really good.
I need to make a sticker for that for the chat.
Yeah. Gearing up for March.
Yeah, but that's basically his tagline. Like, come in March, we need to be in the race for everything. Well, we're not in the race for Scudetto, but top 4 race now and Champions League. I think, you know what it is? I think if we beat Villarreal, which we should, like, there's no excuse. I think we will go into the next round just freely, like no pressure.
Yeah,
like
calm.
It is what it is. What will happen now?
Yeah.
Because back in 2017, there was an expectation. There was.
Yeah.
Like you felt it. When Ronaldo came, I mean, the expectations were immense, like massive. Like there was no like you couldn't hide. Like if you went out there in the press room and said, "No, it's not our goal," you're lying. It is.
Yeah.
But now it's how do I don't say free hit, but like it's what will happen will happen. And maybe that will benefit us. But against Villarreal, the pressure is on us because you know what will happen in the press conference. They will ask him about Lyon, Porto, Ajax. Even if he wasn't there for 2 of them, he will be asked about it because it's kind of the same.
Yeah.
So there's big pressure on us for the Champions League game. But I think after that, if you make it out, pressure is off.
Yeah. I think like you just hit the nail on the head. They'll be more freely, like the players will be more free, loose, and sometimes that's better against better teams. Like sometimes you don't have to be so drilled and whatnot. Like against Chelsea, against the first match or second match of the Champions League, you could tell they were loose and free, but they just weren't technically there. But they still won because they did what they had to do.
Yeah.
And if you go like that against PSG or whatever, and you're the underdogs and it's okay, it's like whatever, just keep your shape, do your defensive responsibilities, and go do your thing.
Yeah. And Johnny's saying we should be Villarreal like we should be Porto and Lyon. That's what I said. But all the coaches got sacked because they didn't beat Porto, Lyon, Ajax.
Yeah.
And I said not beating Villarreal is a sackable offense for a club like us. If you look at the squad, if you look at what the club did now, it's a sackable offense. And people will say, he only has 2 weeks to implement those players. Like, it's Vlahovic, he knows the Serie A, like he's a striker. I think he will be fine. Like if you give him the ball, he'll put it in the back into the back of the net. Like Zakaria, let's see. But I don't think he plays a position. Like he's not. How do you want to say it? Like he's not a center back where he makes a big mistake. You will see it, or a goalkeeper, or a right winger who will need to be. How do you want to say? Like he needs to be in sync with everyone. His position, I think he will be fine if he comes in.
If he literally does exactly what he did at Mönchengladbach in Switzerland, he's fine. He's more than fine.
Yeah.
He barely loses the ball, and he's defensively very responsible. That's it. That's what he is. You come here and you do that with us, great. Job done. Allegri, you're the first name on the team sheet.
Probably, yeah.
Like he after the Verona game, he's gonna be okay. Zakaria first. This guy's never getting a break. He's gonna be Locatelli. He never gets a break.
Yeah, that's also something we need to like. just hope for the best and stop remembering the negative past. We're not jinxing. We're not jinxing at all. We're just
Yeah, but
setting the
we have to
expectations
go,
high.
but we have to go back though because it's almost the same players are kind of back.
Yeah.
Not all of them are gone. Like Bentancur's the only one who's gone.
Also,
Kulusevski is not the reason why we lost Champions League games.
yeah, no, yeah, and it's also not a jinx. It's just setting the bar where it should
Yeah,
be, and that's what I said all the time with Bernadeschi, saying, "Oh, he can do a job." Like, no, he can't. Like, if you want to go
no,
back to the level, he can. Like, I cannot believe people. Like, if that's your
oh,
opinion, I respect that. Fine, but if you want to go back to dominating in Italy, go back to Champions League finals. That's not it, and just
yeah,
that's all I'm doing, or we are doing. I don't want to jinx anything, but like, I'm not gonna come on and say, "Oh, Villarreal." Yeah, if you lose, it's okay. It is not okay.
that's
Like,
not okay.
if you
No,
lose, it's a big L. It's an embarrassment. It is what it is. Like, they have a
even if
budget
we
of
play
20
well,
mil or
yeah,
something like that.
yeah,
So
even if you play well and you lose and you get knocked out, it's still not good
no,
enough.
no, it isn't.
So
It cannot
we'll see
happen
what
four
happens.
seasons in a row. It
Yeah,
can't.
no, no,
That's ludicrous.
mind blowing.
Yeah, that's
The amount
insane.
of round of 16 luck we've had.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, Ajax was not round of 16, but Atletico was it. We beat the better team in Atletico than Ajax. But that again, the Ajax team was generational.
Yeah,
That
that
was,
Ajax
something
team was
else.
special. Was special.
Yeah,
Like, they
that was weird.
they spanked Real Madrid.
Still, yeah, still no excuse for us.
No,
But
we should have done better. Like,
yeah,
if you look at those games, like, in the first leg, I was like, okay, but the second leg, it looked like they were on the field with 15 people and we were with
yeah,
11.
yeah, exactly.
We had no answers. Like, they were just pinging the ball around. We had absolutely no clue what was happening. That was embarrassing.
Yeah,
Like, that was one of the most embarrassing games I've ever watched because we were getting dominated at home. Like, I've
by
seen
children.
very few teams dominate us at home, especially at that level, at that stage. It was
Yeah,
very embarrassing to watch.
and there were children that were dominating us.
Yeah, yeah. And they
Like
were,
3 years ago, De Jong was 20, Van de Beek was 21, De Ligt was like 19, 18.
yeah, and they were just doing simple
And
things.
yeah,
Like, it
yeah,
wasn't. They were just keeping the ball like one from one feet to the other, quick, and we had no idea what was happening. That was
yeah.
that was shocking. Like, that was shocking. And he
Like
knows that, Allegri. That's hanging
yeah,
above his head now, and he will get asked about it because
yeah,
that's how he left basically, and now he's here
yep.
once again. Um, and now it's up to him to prove everyone wrong, like us, fans, and especially the club.
Yeah. Um, Looking forward, so we're February 2nd now. We have 15 league games left. We have definitely one quarterfinal Coppa Italia game, and we have definitely two round of 16 Champions League games. What are your expectations in each competition?
Oh, okay.
So
So
don't say just top four. Say like are we fourth, third, second? What do you think's gonna happen?
I'll keep saying fourth because I
Okay,
think um, maybe third.
Milan and
No,
Napoli. Milan and Napoli are 49 points.
and we have 42.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. So it's even 7 from Napoli. No, I'll keep fourth place.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
Champions League next round. Coppa Italia, I need a final.
Okay.
He
That's
needs a
fair.
final, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Who do you
So
have? Oh, we have
the call.
Sassuolo. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should beat them.
So your goal is to make a Coppa Italia final, fourth, excuse me, fourth place and quarterfinal of the Champions League.
No,
And
okay, at least quarterfinals and win the Coppa Italia.
oh,
Not just make the finals,
okay.
win it.
Oh, okay. So at the end of the season, if we lose the whatever the hell that was, Super Copa final, if we only make the Coppa Italia final, and if we make the quarterfinal of the Champions League, and we finish fourth, is that a good season?
No, it's not a good season. No, no.
Is it at the beginning of this year, at the way Ronaldo left us what we had to do? Is that acceptable?
No, no.
Okay, yeah, fair.
We needed to be in that top 4 now easily, like, chilling,
Yeah,
like knowing it's not done, but we will end in the top 4. That was my expectation,
yeah,
especially if you bring Allegri back. So
yeah.
um, let's see. I can be completely wrong. Like, we can turn
Oh,
around
for sure.
and we can
Yeah, we're
win.
just talking shit.
We can win 30 out of the last 15 games. Like, I will be shocked if that happens.
Yeah,
But like, you never know. But going off the evidence we have,
yeah,
I cannot say that. Even if we added Vlahovic and Zakaria, I need to see that first, and then I can maybe change my mind in 2-3 weeks time.
yeah.
But for now,
Um,
no. Like, we haven't beat a top 4 team away from home.
we haven't beat a top 4 team
Or
yet.
just in general, yeah. So
Yeah, we haven't.
so that's actually scary. Like, Atalanta, we need to win that game. Like, difficult, we struggle, but we need to win that game. I don't care how, you need to win that game. Like, you cannot go there, lose, they win their game in hand against Atalanta, and you're 7 points off 4th place
Yeah,
with 13 games left. That's, oh my god, that's asking a lot from us, but also from Atalanta in terms of them messing it up.
yeah.
That's insane if they mess that up. So
Um,
yeah,
I hate to be Debbie Downer here, but I still think top 4 is exceptionally tough. I think we have better odds of not making top 4 than actually getting it,
you mean now?
as we stand right now.
Yeah, but
Even though we got Vlahovic and Zakaria, I think we have better odds of staying 5th than usurping Atalanta or catching Milan.
oh yeah, but I said, like, it's even a fail. Like, getting 4th, it's not like, I'm not going to say, oh, a good season. That's what I said.
Yeah,
I'm not sure we're getting top 4 because, again, the evidence is not there, and I need to see how this will turn out now with Vlahovic and Zakaria. Let's see. I need to
Yeah.
see that. I think besides those players coming in, just the way we play, our mentality, that needs to change, because in big games
yes,
or in those key games, you need to go for the kill. Like, you cannot go out there and say, oh, a point is enough. It isn't. You're 7 points behind. Like, I'm sorry.
yeah. This is what I wanted to get out of you, because our last game that we actually played, I know it seems like months ago,
Yeah, I
but
know
it
that.
was a Milan game. We tied 0-0, and we had 0 shots on target.
No, I know, because I'm
What
saying
is changing?
I
Yeah,
rewatched that game today. It was on, so I left it on. So I rewatched it, and we were
God bless you.
horrible. We were horrible.
Yeah,
Like, it was embarrassing the way we set up and the way we never
yeah,
showed any intent in terms of we're gonna win that game or we're gonna make a statement and telling Milan, well, you're not done. Yeah, you're now in that top 4 race. But
yeah,
we did it. And after that, Allegri said, "Oh, it's a good point." But in the pre-camp press conference, he said, "It's a match point. We need to win."
So what is it?
He changes his narrative
Yeah,
based on the results, and that's not okay.
that's not. And again, this is what I wanted to say. When does the light switch? Like, when does it switch? Like, is it right now? It has to be. I know that, but how does it do that? How do you just switch it? How do you just turn it on?
I don't know, mentality-wise, the way we set up, the way we go out on the field. I think that's the biggest thing, in my opinion, because he sets up the team to play like that.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
exactly.
you can have all the
This is what I'm
quality.
trying to get at.
Like, you can have all the quality in the world. If he sets up like that, it is what it is. It needs to come from him, and then it's up to the players. And he can do that. Like, we've seen that in the past, and now again, people say, "Oh, it's only 2 players," but it's one big player and one very interesting player who
Yep.
everybody says is better than Betancourt. So
Yep.
Vlahovic is better than Morata. So, and you have Morata. You still have Morata. So
Yep.
you have options now. You can use it. You can try out different things. So it's up to him. It needs to come from him first. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. That's what I wanted you to say. I just wanted you to say that because it doesn't matter that we got this 122 million euro player. It doesn't matter that we got this big, tall center midfielder that's an upgrade potentially on Bentancur.
Yeah.
If we don't, or if he doesn't do what he needs to do, if he doesn't act like a 7 million euro coach, then we're going to get fifth place. We're going to be fifth. And that's as simple as that. He needs to change. I don't think he'll change. It's been 23 games. Will he change based on two players? Probably not, because the one is exactly what he wanted to do, exactly what he still wants to do in Zakaria. And Vlahovic, he's got to hit the ground. He's got to create some stuff for himself. And I know he can.
The only thing, going back to the Zakaria thing, I think things can change because I can unlock Locatelli. So that can be massive, in my opinion. That can be season changer for us. It could, because we have seen Locatelli playing up front. It looks different. Like it really does, especially when Chiesa's out. It's adding more than putting him back in front of De Ligt and Bonucci or Chiellini and just picking up the ball and just doing simple stuff, which is fine, but like, I don't know. And somebody asked something about the Tudor. Is that right? Gaetano says, guys, what do you think about Tudor with Pirlo? It didn't work. As a second coach, it was Baronio. Like, Pirlo didn't want Tudor. The club wanted someone with experience to come in and help him.
Yeah.
And they didn't hit off. We know that. And he's doing a fantastic job at Verona. And he had 2 weeks to prepare for, well, a team he knew. But now, let's see.
Yeah.
It changed.
Exactly.
It changed. So, let's see. But you need to credit his work because he's doing amazing work. Yes. We've seen it in the first
those
leg.
guys. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That was Jesus.
Both Vlahovic and Zakaria should be starting.
Yeah, I think Vlahovic will start for sure. I'm not sure about Zakaria. Like, you cannot bench Vlahovic. Like come on.
Yeah.
Like, you cannot do that.
If you look at the team composition now, we have 5 center midfielders. One is suspended. One is suspended for sure. Locatelli. Yeah. Arthur is probably in the doghouse still. And then that leaves you Zakaria, Rabiot, and McKennie. McKennie, who's coming back on Friday. Rabiot, who is dusty. And so what happens there? Yes, I agree.
You cannot play Zakaria, Rabiot, McKennie. Like, that's like that's how do you want to say that? That's very, I don't know. I'm gonna invent the word, like woody, like stale. Yeah. Like, it's, I don't know. It's not. I don't know. It doesn't scream ball progression or something, or ball retention.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't. So I think he has no choice than starting Arthur. I mean,
it'll be very interesting.
He has
to see
a choice,
that.
But I hope he's not making that choice.
So, do you think we go double pivot on Sunday, or do you think it's going to be a 4-4-2 with Rabiot on the left?
Like, he cannot play. He cannot do that. Come on.
Yeah.
He cannot do that. Like, all that hype last 2 weeks or last 10 days, and then he comes out.
You know, he doesn't. You look at the picture used in the thumbnail. He is doing that to you. He's listening to this right now and doing that face to you. He's like, "Yeah, you want to see it?"
Nobody wants to see it. Yeah, no, we cannot do that. Also, I read an article, I think it was Tuttosport, saying there are already double the amount of bookings at the hotel for the game, so fans are coming back.
Great.
Which
excitement's back.
So you cannot go out there and say to the fans, "Ta-da, here's Rabiot."
You know, listen, this is what's going to happen. He's going to start Rabiot, Zakaria, both in the middle, Bernardeschi on the left, McKennie on the right.
No.
You know that's happening. And it's going to be Morata Dybala up front.
I think fans will leave the stadium. They will ask for the money back at the hotel.
Yeah.
Like, you cannot do that. You can do that, but like, come on, use Arthur. Don't be that stubborn.
Yeah.
Just use him.
Do you think Allegri will ever use Morata, Vlahovic, and Dybala at
Yeah,
once from the start
yeah,
of a game?
yeah. I
Yeah.
think he will use that. I
Okay.
will think he will try that out once.
Okay.
Sonny's saying he will
It's
bench
not. It's not.
Vlahovic. Like,
No.
if he
No.
does
You
that,
can't.
you just can't. You can't. Like, that's
It's
impossible.
91.6 million. 91.6 million.
You
You can't do that.
you cannot. You cannot. Like, you cannot. How do you want to say it? Call the team meeting before the game, and Agnelli is in the room and stuff, and you say, Vlahovic, you're starting on the bench, and they will look at you
Yeah.
and like, what?
Hey, Moise Keane, you ready to play?
Kaio, you
Hey,
want your
Kaio.
first start?
Oh my God.
No.
Yeah, Kaio's doing really well in training this week. He's a good boy.
Vlahovic needs to learn the league first.
Yeah.
It's different.
He's not good in the defensive phase of the game.
Oh, he said that in the press conference. I'm good at my defensive game. I was like,
Yeah,
no,
good.
don't say that.
No, it's good. That means he'll start.
He's gonna use him like Mandzukic.
Yeah.
No. I'm. You cannot be 100%. Like, say 99% sure he's gonna start.
The club hyped him up so much. DV7 selling shirts left, right, and center on their social media.
Yeah.
And he's not going to start. Give me a break. He's starting.
Yeah. Yeah, he's starting.
Well, at least again, we hope. Like the video, guys. Like the video. If you guys like the video more, Vlahovic is definitely starting. We're gonna send in this clip to Agnelli himself.
Yeah.
Oh, too funny.
Nah.
What do we got planned for the rest of the week? More
don't
lives?
Oh yeah. What day is it today? Wednesday?
Today's Wednesday. Yeah.
So yeah, 3 lives still.
3 lives before we kick off again.
Yeah.
To start the rest. Actually, when's the next international break? March, right? End of March.
Oh yeah. Long.
That's when that's Italy and Europe actually plays again, right?
Oh yeah, they play with still games in the season. That's insane.
Yeah.
Ah, Jesus, I forgot about that. Yeah.
So the World Cup playoffs are slated for end of March. Italy has one game definitely, maybe another game, but it's another international break. And I know for a fact CONCACAF has their last games in the end of March, and I assume South America as well. So this isn't quite the last breakup of the year.
No.
There's still one more.
Yeah, that's messed
which
up.
sucks.
Yeah, I hate it.
That sucks.
I just hate it. And
Are
especially
you
because
also?
Italy are playing.
Yeah, go. Yeah,
No.
exactly.
Because we're gonna lose some players, but yeah.
Are you shocked at the amount of movement there was at the end of the transfer season or this transfer session, given that a lot of players were on international breaks?
You mean in general?
Like with their teams, yeah. Like Bentancur changed, Guimaraes changed.
That this is one of the. It looked like a summer transfer window almost. It was very strange. A lot of things happen. Normally it's boring. January, it is, or you hear rumors about summer things happening or stuff like that.
Yeah.
But this one it was fun. Okay, for us it was fun, but like just leave out
in general.
Out. Yeah, in general it was fun. Because teams made moves.
Yeah.
A lot of teams made moves. Very strange to be honest.
Yeah. Spiros is saying Ranger fans want Ramsey already to leave.
Oh, they were losing 1-0 to Celtic. What did they do? Let me check.
Oh, I didn't see the final. I knew is he playing?
I have no idea. Let me see. Oh my god, they got whooped. 3-0.
That's jokes. Wasn't Ranger in cruise control in the league as well?
No. Like 2 points in front.
Oh.
They're 1 point behind now. Let me see. Did Ramsey start? Wow. No, he didn't start. Did he came on? Let me check. I don't see his name. No. I don't see his name.
All right. How could they already want him out then? What the hell did he do? Did he say go Celtic by accident or what?
I don't know.
Seems like a fancy thing to do in a press conference.
Maybe he's injured already. Who knows?
Yeah, yeah, mate. The technical staff or the medical staff at Rangers, they think I'm not fit, but I'm fit.
Oh my
Sure,
god.
whatever.
Yeah, he wasn't in the lineup
Um,
or subs. I think yeah, he just signed. So
all right.
not that
Are you good?
he would have made a difference.
No. Okay, so here's a question from Hanin.
Yeah, I
Do
just
you
saw.
actually expect Zakaria to unlock Locatelli? I don't. Allegri will still build from the back with Locatelli.
He cannot do that.
Not both things are not the same though.
Yeah, yeah, I know, but I know what she means.
Yeah,
She means.
like Locatelli can still come and get the ball, no problem. That's fine.
Yeah, yeah.
But Zakaria can still sit when they're in the neutral and attacking thirds, and Locatelli can play forward more. Like his role in the attacking and neutral third are going to be more advanced.
Yeah, because now he's
That's
just
what
focusing. Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
He's focusing on one thing only now, and it's not. He does that good, but like you're missing out on things.
Unleash the beast.
Yeah, yeah. You saw that. Okay, okay. It was Sampdoria, and it was Sampdoria's
Yeah,
B team, and I don't
20
know.
minutes of Roma.
Yeah, but like it's different. It's different.
Yeah.
No, he's not injured. Comedian.
Mm.
That would be funny actually if he was injured.
Yeah, that would be funny.
It would be actually fun.
He passed the medical, but the next day he's hurt. That'd be funny.
I wouldn't even be surprised, but still, it would be
No.
funny. Uh,
But going back to Locatelli and Zakaria, also you can trust Zakaria picking up the ball. If you've seen any of his heat maps, if you've seen any of his passing,
against Italy,
visuals,
he did that on the Euros. He was doing that.
yeah,
He was
he's very, yeah, he passes. He's very accurate with his passes, and he gets the ball to where it should go. He doesn't get the ball from his center back and pass to his right back. He can get the ball from his center back and give it to his more advanced midfielders. That's good. That's what you need.
Yeah.
So I think it might be able to change. Again, we won't. Who knows if they were doing that in training today? Who knows what they were doing or yesterday? I just saw Zakaria pick up the ball and pass to an empty net.
I still think he's not gonna start on Sunday.
And that's fair.
But I think he will start.
I'm saying he better. Yeah. Do you think
know.
he play? He's got to play. He's got to play though on Sunday.
What do you mean?
You don't think he'll come on?
I don't know. I'm just saying starting.
Oh.
I don't think he will start because
Okay.
It's not an easy game on Sunday. It isn't.
Yeah.
We struggle against Verona the last years, and they're a good team this season. But
there's no excuse though.
we should be beating them. There's no excuse.
Yeah. Exciting times though. Exciting times indeed. If you're the most optimistic person in the world, you think top four is going to be easy, and you think we'll probably beat Villarreal. And if you're the most pessimistic person in the world, you think the opposite. So it can go either way here. I think we're about level-headed, and we expect to make top four, but it's going to be a struggle. And we expect to beat Villarreal, but it's going to be a struggle.
Yeah. I'm not saying we're going beat Villarreal 4-0 or 3-0 over 2 legs. Not even 2-0, but we should. That's what I'm saying.
Also, I think the fans got exactly what they wanted. Because if you look on Twitter or social media at least, a lot of Juventini wanted Arthur and Locatelli to play together.
Yeah.
And now Arthur was about to go, but now he's staying, and you get a guy like Zakaria, so everyone's has a little bit less responsibility playing in the defensive phase. So there's no excuses now. Like as a Juventus fan, as a watcher, you can't say, "Oh, the team sucked" because Arthur was never given a chance. Like he'll get his chance now.
Yeah, you should. You should.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will be. It would be very strange if he even now doesn't play. Like I don't know.
Like
then you can say he doesn't like him at all.
Yeah.
And
we only have 5 center midfielders.
Yeah. It's true.
So, and if he's going to be stuck to the bench, it's only 4, and one of them's Rabiot, so that's not good.
Yeah, I'll say 2 of them are ass on the ball, McKennie and Rabiot. Like on the ball, they're just like unwatchable. Like
Yeah.
Rabiot does basic things, and McKennie, wow, like you don't need to give the ball to McKennie. That's all I'm saying. Like he needs to make those
Yeah.
runs, drag
Yeah.
players with him.
He's a completely different player.
Yeah, you don't need to involve him in the build up. You don't.
Yeah.
Hanine saying Mercato's more fun than real games. Yeah, maybe, but at the end it got boring. I'm not gonna lie. I just want to see games again. And I know we're not
The
playing about
Mercato's fun.
stuff.
Like the last week of the Mercato was fun.
Yeah.
However, the last week, but the first 3 weeks is horrible. It was horrible.
You didn't want
Like
last one?
No.
Why? The chat
Not
said
at
it
all.
was amazing.
Yeah, jeez.
Hmm?
Oh, how vindicated do you feel? Like it's like, yeah,
No. I
I
just
feel
said,
great.
no, I said I'm not gonna lower my level.
Yeah.
Like he was 27 playing in the Russian league. Like
Yeah.
and we need we need a top number 9. Like I already keep Morata. Then yeah, that was depressing the first week. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie. It was very depressing. I think what made it that good wasn't even Vlahovic. It was like we sold players actually.
Yeah.
It was
yeah.
like how? Like,
and not top players and not
Yeah.
top players.
it's been a long
Yeah.
time. It's been a very
Yeah.
long time. And they did it. I think that was for me the most exciting part. Like that we actually did it, and that the club actually, how do you want to say it? Also didn't get bullied.
Got money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because in the past we with some things, if you think back about it, like really, like Vidal, like
Yeah.
Jesus, we almost gave him away free. Like it is what it is. He was worth much more. And players like
Yeah.
that, Cancelo, the swap, and like all those things, it was just weird. And for once, everything made sense. So
Kulusevski going for around 45 mil with everything that's going to
Yeah.
happen. Bentancur going for 25 and Ramsey even going and not buying him out is huge.
yeah.
Like we bought out Douglas Costa. We bought out Matuidi. We bought out Higuain. Like no team took them, or they took him obviously, but they didn't.
Oh,
didn't purchase him from us.
Matuidi terminated his contract by mutual. We didn't pay Matuidi.
Oh, we didn't pay. Oh, see,
We paid Higuain. We paid Higuain. Yeah, we paid Higuain.
Yeah, and we paid Costa, right?
Yeah. What is weird because according to reports, he was still on the books. I don't know.
Yeah,
Very strange, but
that was weird. Yeah,
the initial reports at the time was we paid out his contract a bit to
yeah,
make it work at Grêmio because they couldn't pay him. I don't
Yeah.
know. That was a very strange one, to be honest.
yeah. And then when Agresti keeps tweeting about
Yeah.
him going to LA Galaxy, who cares? I thought he was gone.
Yeah.
I thought he wasn't even a player anymore. But he's like, yeah, Costa's going to LA Galaxy. I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah. I
I
don't
don't
know.
really care.
Too
funny.
I have no idea. But yeah, it's done now. Johnny's saying, did we end up making anything for Kulusevski or we just hand over what we got from Tottenham to Atalanta? No. I think
We could make it a little bit more.
Yeah, I think we will be making a little, because I know the bonuses we needed to pay Atalanta were never met, or was it Gazzetta dello Sport? I think it was Gazzetta dello Sport. They didn't know what the bonuses were, but they said they didn't met all the
He didn't reach
bonuses.
him?
No,
Okay, good.
it wasn't. Not all the bonuses were checked, but again, nobody knows.
Yeah.
But we made a profit on Betancourt, even when we need to pay Boca Juniors. So that's positive because, again, was Betancourt the first one who needed to leave in midfield?
No.
Not for me, but there was an offer. He was one of them. An offer came in. Take it. Next one up, Rabiot, Arthur, because Allegri doesn't like him. Ramsey on a definite deal, a permanent deal, and then it's McKennie if it actually needs to be McKennie. But he's the last one. Like, it should be Arthur, but just in terms of Allegri doesn't rate him. So it's going to be that. And also, I saw the Arriva Bene video. I don't know which game it was, saying it's not going to be, why do you want to say it? Like a Broadway show, the transfer market in January. We're not going to do anything spectacular. Like, don't get your hopes up. Martial, 10 mil?
That was
no
spectacular.
chance.
Yeah.
and then he does that. So for now,
It was an absolute Broadway show.
yeah,
It was the complete opposite of what he said.
he lied. He lied. But the only thing he will not lie about is when he talks about players. Then you need to take it serious. But just in general, they're liars. And what we also learned, the big sources have no clue until the, I don't want to say very end, but like when you almost can't keep it a secret anymore as a club.
Yeah.
I don't want to say, is that positive? Maybe because when Marotta was there, like he texted things to Di Marzio. He actually did.
That's crazy.
He has lunch with him. It is what it is.
Okay.
He does. Maybe when Paratici came in or just took over, it kind of dropped off. Like you felt it, and now it's even worse.
Yeah, there's nothing leaked.
Very difficult because Romeo had no clue about Vlahovic until it was almost happening.
Yeah,
like,
that was crazy.
That's crazy. So maybe I don't want to say is that positive for us. Maybe not because we
for
are
us
in the
it's
dark.
definitely not.
We're in the dark for longer, but maybe for the club it's better. I don't know.
I think it's better for the club personally, because nobody knows what they're gonna do. Nobody can potentially usurp them in a deal. Maybe like our name was always there for Vlahovic, but nobody knew we were gonna sign him. Like Arsenal had probably no idea that Monday night.
No. I mean,
there's no chance.
They knew Vlahovic was not gonna sign for them because he didn't want to. But like I know.
Haneen's asking, do you think Luka, Arthur, and Zakaria will play together? I hope so. Probably not, but I hope so.
I think we will see him at least once. At least once. I don't know.
Yeah.
If it's gonna be, I don't think it's gonna be Atalanta away.
No.
Maybe it's gonna be Genoa.
Definitely not that.
Maybe it's gonna be Genoa away. But then I'm thinking, is he gonna start them all in a Coppa Genoa, Sassuolo at home in a Coppa Italia game when you have Atalanta a few days after? Also no, and then you have Villarreal. So maybe it's gonna take a while, or I can be completely wrong and he plays them against Atalanta. But then we need to check what happened with Allegri. Because something happened.
I know the Champions League list came out today.
Yeah.
I think this might be. What's your timing here? Are you okay?
Yeah, I have still like 10 minutes. Really.
Okay. So let's go into the Champions League list because obviously it came out today. Rule 46.1 from UEFA says you can only make 46.1 says you can only make 3 changes to your Champions League list. That's why Chiesa is still on the list. And they've added Zakaria, obviously, Vlahovic, obviously, and Luca Pellegrini's been added, which is a big trust and a big step for him. I'm not saying he's going to be sick now or whatever, but good for him. And Kyle George, who said he's only ever dreamt of scoring a Champions League goal, you get the bin, buddy.
He never said this season.
Well, that's fair.
But
I don't think he's going to stay at the team, to be honest. But
yeah, that's fair. Wait, I will read out. I will read out the super chat again from Ricardo.
Yep.
Thanks. Just wanted to ask you this. I'm hearing the reasons for this Mercato buying is that maybe we be fined suspension due to investigations. I don't think so. That would be very strange.
Yeah.
Because if you're gonna be fined and all those things, then I think the last thing the club will do is spend even more money. I don't know, but I get the thought process or the thought process behind that comment. I do, but I don't think so. I actually don't.
Wouldn't we get investigated for these deals too then?
And also, you get a fine, suspension for what? What? For overvaluing players?
I was going to say what every other team is doing as well.
Yeah. Like, your suspension for what? I don't think they're going to suspension from Italy. They cannot tell Juve you cannot make any transfers because that needs to come from FIFA, UEFA.
Yeah.
So, and they're not involved. So, I don't think so. I don't think so at all.
Yeah, I think we're in the clear there. What Man City was doing was worse, and the only thing they did was pay a fine.
They were faking sponsorship deals and stuff, and they still are.
Like that's Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry. If you look at the shirt sales and stuff, like, the numbers, they don't add up. Like, I mean,
No.
it's clear, but it is what it is. It is what it
Yeah,
is.
they're making stuff up.
Yeah,
And
they
they
don't
were
have a
doing much
wall.
worse things than. Also, Man City would also get cooked for that because we did the Danilo Cancelo swap with them. Barcelona would get screwed because we did those swaps with them. And, like, we wouldn't be the only team in that situation.
Genoa,
So
all those teams.
yeah,
Like,
Inter
so,
was doing stuff with like Satriano and all those guys.
yeah.
So there you go.
And Johnny is right. The Suarez thing was also a scam. Like, they used the name of the club and nothing happened. It just came out. The club had nothing to do with it. It is what it
Yeah.
is. Again, I don't know. It is what it is.
Wait, read that. Ricardo saying no. It's about the investigation to the latest Cristiano Ronaldo deal.
No, but they were looking for a paper and they already said we stopped looking because there was no paper. That was an official statement of the, I don't want to call it the prosecutors from Torino. Like, they stopped looking because they thought there was a paper, but there was no paper. So again, if you do something illegal under the table, you don't put that on paper. Like, that's like, I mean, if you're telling Ronaldo we're paying you 20 mil under the table, we're not gonna write that down and keep that in the office.
No.
Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, that's the most stupid thing you can do ever. Just make it legal. If you're gonna keep it on paper, just make it legal.
Yeah. Exactly.
But it was a good question. It was a good question.
Yeah. Very good. Good from Ricardo today. He came up well. Good performance. If Juventus comes like that on Sunday, we'll get a good result. Where was I going with this? Oh,
wait,
Champions League.
Why is Stephanie
Pellegrini.
laughing? Don't you say dip the paper? Piece of paper. I don't know.
You said the paper.
Yeah.
That's right.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's wrong in English. I
think she's just laughing at your whole anecdote, which is pretty funny.
Oh, okay,
just the way you went about it. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe.
You didn't say it funny. Like, you said it normally, so I got what you're saying. Did the Champions League list shock you? No.
No.
Right?
Oh,
yeah.
That was what I was trying to say, because there was an article in the morning from Tutto Sport saying, why maybe Caio should be in the squad and not Pellegrini, and I was confused.
There's no reason why that should have been.
There was no reason why, and the reason why was we have Danilo, we have Cuadrado, you can switch to a 3 at the back, and I was like, what? Like,
yeah, it's too much going on there.
Yeah, like, simple. Up top you have Dybala, Vlahovic, Keane, Morata. How unlucky do you have to be to only have one of them available for the game? Like, you need to have everything going against you at that point.
And also we have the option of having Sule on the B list because he's now available for the 2-year thing.
Yeah. And also, I think Ake is also. Oh no, he's not 2 years at the club.
No. Sule made the B list, and I think De Winter was always on it.
Yeah, he was on
the B list or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, he was on it.
Yeah. What do we got here? Anything else that we need to tap into?
No, so just let me see it up. Dybala stay. I think he will stay. Johnny saying Bremer just extended the contract with Torino. Yeah, he did, but that was expected.
That's for them to make more money.
Yeah, and it's only 1 year. It's just for that reason, like you said, to have a strong position, and they probably gave Bremer a few thousand.
A pay bump a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he agreed.
That was a funny picture. That was when I looked at that picture, I was like, these guys know he's leaving still. Like, they're just smiling, signing the paper. I'm like, you're smiling because you're going to make some more money.
Yeah.
It was weird. It had nothing to do with him liking the club or whatever, like him wanting to stay. It was just like, I know exactly what we're doing here.
Okay, Stephanie. My bad. I was confused. But
okay, yeah.
Yeah, like, it doesn't make sense. Like, you don't write that stuff down. Like, it's weird. So...
But Justin likes to keep documentation of all of his misdemeanors and felonies.
Yeah, but he's an investigator.
And he's I was gonna say.
I think that's what he wants is his his clients, I don't know, how do you want to call it, his suspects to do. It will make his
Yeah.
job easier, but it's not gonna wow.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen, buddy.
Yeah. Too funny. All right, we'll wrap it up there.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for watching today's live show. We'll be back tomorrow and Friday and Saturday, as we usually do. Look out for our match day preview on Saturday, and look out for our latest content. I believe Justin's doing daily videos again, right?
Yeah, he's coming out. The daily video is coming out. I don't know.
Yeah.
After this, so check the
Yeah,
channel.
very shortly. Like you said, check the channel, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell icon to stay notified for all the stuff that comes out on our channel. And as you see below in the right-hand corner, for everyone who hasn't been in, our giveaway is still on until probably the 24th, and we'll announce the winner the 25th. So get your stuff, get your entries in, and you can win a Vlahovic jersey, number 7, not 28. Follow Alejandro at AlejandroBZ. Follow Justin at Justin Safaro on Twitter. Follow myself at Gennady151. And follow Bianconeri Zone accounts on Twitter and Instagram at Bianconeri Zone for all of our stuff. And with that, thank you